not only be here at your wedding, Dave and Priscilla, but also to be speaking. So thank you so much. Yay.
Yes, have a seat. So any of you that know Maddie and I, we're women who do all things with a spirit of excellence. Anything that we put our hand to, studies, our work, physical appearance, obviously. So in writing the greatest bridesmaid speech of all time, we obviously had to maintain that standard. So we just want to let you know you're in for a treat.
Speech of all time, just to say. Greatest speech ever told.
And so let's get to it.
First, before we get to the greatest speech ever told, we do want to get something off our chest, and it's an apology. This is serious. To give you some context for this apology, 2 years ago, Tina said to Priscilla and I, we're going to be best friends, we're going to be best friends for life, and we're going to be bridesmaids at each other's weddings. Which was really kind, really sweet, but it was pretty weird because we'd known Tina for 30 seconds. This was the day that we met Tina, and she had already decided.
When you know, you know.
So, presumably, we have just imposed ourselves on you, Priscilla, as your bridesmaids. And there are probably real bridesmaids out there who missed a seat at the table. So we apologise sincerely to the real bridesmaids.
Sorry, not sorry. So we do apologize to those other bridesmaids, but we're not sorry because we're happy to be here. Earlier tonight, Pastor Vince gave us a beautiful speech listing 5 tips for the bride and groom for their future in their marriage. And so Maddie and I actually wanted to, I guess, share our wisdom with all of you for a few tips that we've actually gathered from the bride and groom's past and things that we've learned from them. So the first of these being, there are only 6 major food groups, and if you think differently, you're wrong. All you really need to get by in life is lemon, olive oil, salt, bread, and messina, and garlic. And that's pretty much it.
I think we all know that a healthy, long-lasting relationship requires a strong foundation. And for Dave and Priscilla, a big element of that foundation is dressing the same all the time, accidentally.
Her own jumpers on Wednesday.
For that.
Another thing that Priscilla specifically has taught me is that you must try something 18 times before you know if you like it or not. So if you are on your 17th taste of wasabi, and you think you don't like it, you could be wrong.
And Dave, he's a man's man. He's someone who's comfortable in his masculinity. And one thing that we've learned from Dave and Priscilla is that it's not a girls' night unless Dave's there.
He was there.
Who's that there?
So that's a nice list. There's also another list that we made. They are a great couple, and I think we can all agree, but they do have their annoying habits. And so this list, we definitely found our first one to be,
They say babe.
They say babe.
Way too often.
all the time.
It's like, babe, did you see this baby, babe?
And it's not always in just one tone. It's like, hey, hey, baby.
And next on our list, we ran out of annoying things about Dave and Priscilla. That was the one annoying thing that we came up with.
We find ourselves getting a bit frustrated at this stage in our speech writing.
And the reason for that could be because there's not many annoying things about Dave and Priscilla. That could be one reason. But the other reason that we sort of explored was that, well, our spirit of excellence started to be a barrier. There was a sense of fierce competition between the two of us about who is the greatest bridesmaid out of the two of us.
So, Chrissy?
Priscilla, you're like family to me. You're like a sister to me, and I really, really value that relationship. relationship.
But of course, we look like sisters. Really, people tell us all the time. Twins even.
And obviously, I've known you for a long time, like years and years and years, and I really cherish all the memories that we've had.
And some people really value, the quantity of time that you've known someone, but others of us, it's really just about the quality. I do know that in the tender 6 months before the season of your life, you carefully selected me as your housemate. So I really cherish that, and I'm thankful for that time that we were able to share together.
Yeah, and I agree that quality time is really important, and I love the hours and hours that we can spend talking. All the times where we don't even need to talk, we can communicate with just a look.
See?
So in order to deliver the greatest speech ever told, Priscilla, you have to choose the greatest bridesmaid. It's obviously vegan. He is obviously the greatest bridesmaid.
We would just like to say thank you to Megan for being a beautiful maid of honor and for everything that you did, from the beautiful place cards that she painted and the invitations and just so much effort. Megan, it was beautiful, and we just want to say thank you.
And of course, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's worked so tirelessly, sleeplessly this week, putting all of this together, everything at the church, and today, so you guys' parents, thank you so much, and Sarah for our wonderful hair, and Marcy for our wonderful makeup, and for introducing me and Priscilla as well. So thank you so much.
Okay. And so yeah, just a few last things before we wrap it up. We're almost done. But Dave and Priscilla, I just want to say thank you. Okay, all right. The three of us have really been, a family, and I'm really excited for the next stage for us in the future, this season, as we embark together. And in sickness and in health, I'm really taking that to heart. I really, but in all seriousness, you two have been just so dear. This, I couldn't have, obviously I'm not from here, and I couldn't have done it without you this year, because you are just the dearest friend, and both of you are such an example, and we are blessed to know you. I think everyone that knows you guys would say, hands down, just a beautiful example of God's love and authenticity and fun, and really just know how to enjoy life. And we're blessed to know you, and we love you. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of this.
Who loved that? Who loved the girls?